hallmark of average people is that they aren't reviewing their daily or weekly progress, which makes their life harder than it needs to be. In this video, I'm going to be explaining my daily and weekly review process that's helped me to keep a consistently clear headspace. I got this daily review from Dr. Benjamin Hardy, and I slightly adapted it by adding in the second set from a book that Dr. Hardy wrote, which I will mention later. So for step 1, I limit how many wins and fails I put to 3. I always make sure to include 1 win for every daily review. In fact, these days it's more like 3 wins, and I make sure to do this so that I can frame that day as a win, but also to set me up for success for the next day. Sometimes though, I have many peak experiences in one day, and it feels hard to put down just 3 experiences. So instead, I decide to put down 4. Now remember to keep to the limit of 3, but don't be scared to break it on your big days. Now on to step 2. The book that I got this from is called 10x is Easier Than 2x, which you may have spotted on my thumbnail. Specifically, Dr. Hardy is talking about Dan Sullivan, the founder of Strategic Coach. In Dan's life, 2 major events happened to him on the same day, which shocked him to his reality. He later decides that year to write down every day what he truly wants out of life. So for this section, it doesn't matter how many things you put down. What I've been doing for the past few months is I've been writing down 1 thing that I really want to bring into my life. So I'd recommend that you find something like this, 1 thing, a long-term goal that you can write down every single time you go to your notebook to review your day. Some days I get really excited and I write down 2 or 3 things. When you do this, make sure to be specific in terms of what you want. So for the last step, this is where you write down 3 things that you want to experience tomorrow. They can be specific, like achieving an external goal, or they could be more broad, like embodying a certain quality throughout the day. And this can be like forgiveness, gratitude, determination, and so on. These days, I tend to write down qualities that I want to embody, as it largely dictates how my day will go. So for step 1, this assumes that you've already made goals for the week that has just gone past, which is important to note for the first time you use this review process. If you made goals for the week, then write a brief summary for what you did to work towards each goal, as well as giving a percentage to rate how well you did your goal. After finishing the summary and rating each goal, I give a rating for all 3 goals combined in 2 ways. 1, I rate all 3 goals from 0 to 3. 2, I give a percentage that combines all 3 goals. For example, if for the first goal I rated 100%, and for the second goal I rated 50%, for the third goal I rated 50%, then the rating out of 3 would be 2 out of 3, and the percentage altogether would be 66%. So for step 2, this is very simple. I just put 1 sentence describing a moment during my week that I felt was the most fulfilling. For example, playing a crazy game of football with my friends. Now on to step 3, I write down anything that I experienced this week that stopped me from achieving my goals. Examples can include procrastination, laziness, scrolling, binge eating, sleeping, anxiety, and more. Remember to be specific, as this will help your future self get rid of your problems. Now on to step 4, I set 3 goals that I want to achieve by the end of next week. If you have difficulty thinking of what goals to set for yourself, then you can think about what kind of person you want to embody in the future, what kind of things do you want to have in the future, what do you want to achieve in the future, and then you can think of some things that will get you on that path to achieving what you want. So for the final step of this review process, this is more of a freestyle journaling step, so you can write down whatever you want about the week that just went past. If you have any random thoughts about the week, or even anything that you want to write down, some things that you want to accomplish, then this is your opportunity to write that down. So that was my daily and weekly review process. I hope you could take something from it, and please use it. If you do use it, then make sure to come back to the comment section and tell me how it was. I really want to know how it impacted your life. Thanks for watching. Make sure to enjoy yourself. Bye. Oof.